My friends, it is the 18th of October 2023 and I just arrived here in Shanghai Pudong International Airport on a connecting flight from Seoul, South Korea. Today we're going to catch a China Eastern Airlines flight to Amsterdam on board of the Boeing 777-300 in economy class. Thank you so much for joining and coming along, and let's begin the trip report.
Welcome to Shanghai Pudong International Airport, hometown of China Eastern and Shanghai Airlines. First, I'm going to show you how to transfer here at Shanghai Pudong from an international flight to another international flight. International includes Hong Kong, Macau and Taiwan. You can skip the fingerprint collection stations. Scan your health declaration form and then proceed with the rest of the people to the main terminal building. Once at the transfer checkpoint, show your passport and onboard boarding pass. After the check, you go up the escalator, go through security, and you'll find yourself at the airside departure lounge. If your connecting international flight leaves on the same day, your luggage will be sent straight to your final destination, and you'll receive boarding passes for the whole journey. Our flight to Amsterdam leaves on a new satellite concourse at gate 137, so we take the train to there and explore the new part of the airport. Once there, it is grand and majestic like all major airports in mainland China. Here you can see all three floors, with the top one for departing international flights. The middle floor is the domestic terminal, and the bottom one is for arriving international flights. Quite clever design, I would say. Free Wi-Fi at the airport is available via SMS, but do consider the Great Firewall of China, aka you won't be able to access most Western social media apps. Today we're taking China Eastern from Shanghai to Amsterdam, a daytime flight lasting 11.5 hours. The gate is still deserted, so let's explore the rest of the airport. You can find hot and cold water taps throughout the building, perfect for making noodles. But if you fancy a meal or a drink, there's also a Starbucks and some restaurants. Although I have the impression that the airport isn't finished yet, and more shops should come in the near future. Now it is time to head for the lounge, which is located on the top floor. Thanks to my Flying Blue Platinum status, I can enjoy the China Eastern Business Class Lounge. China Eastern has multiple lounges at Pudong Airport, and you can only visit the lounge that is closest to your departure gate. Luckily for me, this means I can enjoy the newer ones, and I'm in lounge 137. It is beautifully appointed with a lot of comfy seats, and there's even a view on the apron. Mind you that there are no universal power outlets, so bring an adapter with you. Wi-Fi is available for free, but again with the Great Firewall of China, so you won't be able to use WhatsApp, Gmail, Instagram or YouTube. Food-wise, there is a bar with alcoholic beverages on request, a very well stocked fridge with soft drinks, noodle bar with various toppings, garnishes, a salad bar, assorted baos, and a wide selection of freshly prepared hot dishes. Except for the sandwiches and the salad bar, there isn't much Western food, but I don't mind, we are in China after all. For lunch I went for some noodle soup, steamed bao and cake, some fried noodles with bok choy, and a can of coke. The plate is also wonderfully designed, with a golden colored China Eastern logo. This meal was of fantastic quality, and I wish I could stay here longer, but it was time for boarding already. We first passed by the business class before entering the economy class. The design of the cabin looks nice and my first impression is good. At your seat you'll find a pillow with single-use cover and a blanket. There's a coat hook on the side. The IFE screen has an audio port and a USB port. The tray table can be opened half or full and extends towards you. There's a cup holder on the back. And the legroom is pretty decent. A universal power socket can be found below the seat. Somehow only my seat has this loose piece of fabric. Also behind the tray table the fabric is loose. Anyways, the headrest can be adjusted on the side and can also go up as well. This is how the seat looks like when fully reclined. And individual air vents are unfortunately not there. Back to the flight and we're ready for takeoff. Flight time to Amsterdam will be 11 hours and 30 minutes.
Please return to your seat and fasten seatbelt as needed. The use of lithium batteries
fly in westerly direction from Shanghai, and here you can see how massively big Shanghai actually is. Endless high-rise building as far as the eye can see. Not long after takeoff, we were asked to close the window blinds, and service commenced. Earphones were handed out, so let's check the IFE screen. The majority of the content is for Chinese audience, but you'll find some Western movies and series to keep you entertained. The selection is far from wide, so I recommend you to download your own entertainment if you have the opportunity. Lunch is served shortly after takeoff. We could choose between tomato beef with rice or pork with fried noodles. I choose the latter one, and it comes together with a bamboo shoot salad with ham, cookie and butter for the bread that's coming later, a cup of Coke as my choice of drink, the noodles with pork and some veggies, a Chinese sweet soup dessert, and a cup of water. The bread roll arrived not long after that. Unfortunately, the noodles was just bad, overcooked, too soft, too oily, and also very bland. The sweet soup dessert with beans tasted nice though. The sweet soup isn't something found in the Western cuisine, so I can imagine not many Westerners would like it. For me, it was the most tastiest item of the whole meal, and that's actually pretty sad. After the cabin crew collected the trays, another round of drinks was given. Lights went out and people could get some sleep. Time for a toilet visit, and although it looked nice here, it became very dirty during the flight. Oh, and the ashtray was laying on the floor as well. The Boeing 777 of China Eastern Airlines has Wi-Fi on board. The first 10 minutes is free, and after that you have to pay. Prices are reasonable, but because of the Great Firewall of China, I didn't really see the point in connecting myself to the internet. During the flight, cabin crew just came by one time for water. Oh well, dinner was served 6 hours into the flight, after I slept for 3 hours. With this time, beef curry with rice or pork noodle in tomato sauce. I went for the beef curry with rice. On the left is the cookie and butter with the bread coming later. This here is a salad with edamame beans, preserved vegetables and ham. For dessert some fresh melon, and on the right side a cup of water and a Coke as my choice of drink. Another typical Chinese meal, and it tasted better than the first one. Preserved vegetables is something most Westerners won't be familiar with. It can taste either salty or sour. Meal service ended with another round of drinks by the crew. By the way, mainland Chinese Airlines are one of the few foreign airliners still allowed to fly over Russian airspace. The onboard magazine of China Eastern is called Connections. It has various articles written in simplified Chinese and English. One thing I noticed with all mainland Chinese carriers is that they like to keep the seatbelt sign on for the whole duration of the flight, even when there is no turbulence or anything else going on. The side effect is that everybody is ignoring the seatbelt sign. 2 hours before landing, after another 3 hours of sleep, and they handed out a snack package. It includes a tuna roll, a pack of peanuts, and a choice of your drink, in which I went for orange juice. A very pleasant surprise, and the tuna roll was very moist. Time to recap this flight. China Eastern often sells steeply discounted tickets. My flight from Seoul to Amsterdam costed just €347.15. For this price, it gets the job done. There isn't much wrong with the airport, the seat, the level of English spoken, or the entertainment system. Small things can be improved however, like coming by more often with drinks during downtime. The food caters to the appetite of the Chinese, and it's really quality above quality. For now, China Eastern is an okay choice. Just come prepared and you'll have a nice flight with them, if the price is right.
And that was China Eastern Airlines from Shanghai to Amsterdam. Thank you so much for joining and coming along. Take care guys, and we'll see each other in the next video.